Sagittarius. Hope everybody's doing fabulous out there. Shout out to all of my new and existing subscribers. You guys freaking rock, and I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here and showing all the love and support that you do for my channel. We got lots and lots of energy going on, coming in, activating different things. Like this weekend is just like these swirling portals. The full moon in Scorpio. We've got like solar flares. We've got Schumann resonance, K index. Like everything's going nuts. So I thought we would do a look at this energy for each of the elements. So for fire signs, we're going to do the tarot dice, and see how this energy is going to shake things up, because this is, I feel like, a big shake up energy and a big release energy. So let's get started for fire signs. So, we got, so it looks like this is probably having to do with a relationship breakup. It could be finding somebody else also. This could be an ending and a beginning, fire signs. In the major arcana here, we've got all of them in reverse. We've got the Star, the Empress, Temperance, and the Chariot, all in reverse. So it's like, you didn't get your wish on whatever this first situation was. You're not seeing any results. Things are out of balance. Things are stagnant and not moving forward. So then we've got the Tower with the King of Swords over here. So this person could be cold. They could be detached. Just not very emotionally expressive. Maybe just offering a little. And so I feel like there is going to be like some type of a realization, or one of the two of you guys are going to walk away. There could be some truth spoken. But whatever this relationship has been, there's been very little given by one or the other person. Somebody's given more than the other person. And the other person is kind of like cold and detached a little bit. And so I'm not sure. I think that I don't think that, okay, so this money thing, you've got money over here that could go in both directions. Like there could be some kind of tied up finances in this situation, but I feel like if you walk away from this situation and just like be done with it, even if you lose some money, you've got money and stability coming in with the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. But it is going to require strength to walk away from the money, and maybe you don't feel like you are strong enough or solid enough, but it is going to require you to make a decision. You could get the answers during like dream state or prayer, meditation, something like that. Yeah, so this original relationship, it's not been the Ten of Cups. It's not been the emotional connection. It's not been a spiritual connection. And you don't see a future in this situation, or there just is no future in this situation. However, I do feel like you have options if you just like take the blinds off and quit guarding your heart against somebody else. Somebody else has been trying to come in but you have not been seeing. You could be listening to gossip, or you may not feel like it's a good match, or you may just not be thinking like, if because maybe you've been in the mind frame, well, if this situation don't work out, this first one, then I'm just done with relationships. But I really feel like, fire signs, that if you can get over the hurt and learn the lessons from this situation, you've got another situation that is much more solid and much more loving, because you've got the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups here, with the Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you've not wanted to look at other options necessarily, but I feel like there is a really good stable option that the universe has been trying to show you, and that will help bring balance to you in yourself and to, you know, like your love life, your finances. Get the Six of Wands. It'll be a victory. But you've got to not guard your heart against allowing it to show up based on what has already happened. Yeah, you're hoping for a new beginning, and I feel like this weekend energy is going to be like that sweeping out old energies. Yeah, sweeping out old energies, getting away from anything that was deceptive, making choices based on what you want, and not just based on like, okay, because sometimes we can want things that aren't the best for us. You know, if there's that really awesome, you know, really sexy pair of shoes that you just love, but they've got a freaking 9-inch heel on them that, you know, you're going to kill yourself in. Well, you want them, but they're not healthy for you. You know, you're going to hurt yourself. You could break an ankle, break a knee, break a hip, you know. Of course, that's not for everybody. Some people can walk in 9-inch, you know, stilettos. That's cool. That is not me. So anyways, this is learning to go with what's best for you and not be a party to any deception. This is also getting out of self-deception. You know, again, realizing what is best for you and not just what's shiny. So yeah, let's get into the cards. I'm going to use the fire sign cards. So, you know, so far, even though I do feel like there's a breakup, I don't feel bad about this breakup. Like, the energy don't feel heavy. It's like, it's almost just like, you know, you're just kind of sitting there doing your own thing, and then you're just kind of like, oh, this is not what I want anymore. This is not what I want to do anymore. You know, I want better. I want more stable. I want more loving. And so, you're just like, okay, done with that. And so this other situation, now you may already know this other person, and you may not. This may be somebody that, comes in, I feel like immediately with the Six of Wands here. This person comes in fast after this situation. And this situation ends fast. You've got the Knight of Swords over here beside, well, okay. You got the Knight of Swords and the Tower over here with the King of Swords. And then over here, you've got the Ace of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Justice card all over here for the King of Cups. So it's like this person could be new, but they come in really fast. It's going to be balanced. It's going to be what you deserve. It's going to be right. It's going to feel good. And I feel like feeling good is something that is definitely necessary. Now, when I think about heaviness, that's the heaviness I feel, is that in this situation, it just doesn't feel good. This could be also seriously helping you get clear on exactly what it is you do want from relationships and establishing better boundaries in order for this new love to come in, because you've got the Ten of Cups here in reverse with the Eight of Swords and then the Three of Wands. So I feel like that is, really thinking about why past relationships haven't worked out, why you've attracted the types of people and the energies that you've attracted, the situations, and how to get out of that, how to bring in this new relationship in the right energy. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is either you getting over abandonment issues. That could be why you've been drawing in these certain types of people. People that emotionally or mentally abandon you, even if they're still physically there. And this could be a childhood wound that you have to learn to deal with. Yeah, definitely not working together. A lack of communication. A lack of... I feel like this is a big time lack of intimacy, lack of communication. I don't know if I said Three of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, all of these are in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse. So not wanting to worry about the situation anymore. Not wanting to have to defend yourself here with the Seven of Wands in reverse. But yeah, this is neat. Here we got the Three of Pentacles too. So I feel like this is this new foundation that you can have, this Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, but realizing what it's going to take to get it. This Five of Pentacles and this Three of Pentacles is to realize, this is to help you, this is the lessons here. Again, I feel like there's childhood issues here with feeling abandoned or not fulfilled emotionally, mentally. And sometimes that can be harder, to have somebody there that still isn't filling those, those needs when you're children. So this is, I feel like, learning how to fill your own needs and realizing that you've been attracting this other type of situation in order to show you that you have to fulfill your own needs and that you don't need somebody externally to yourself to make you feel a certain way, and that you shouldn't have to defend your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, or keep having to tell somebody else, you know, I don't like it when you do that, and then they still do it. Or I really wish you would do this, and they never do it, you know. So how are that flip flops? They just basically no regard for your thoughts, feelings, or beliefs, and you know what you want, or what your needs are from the relationship. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, this relationship had to happen, and you may have played this out in more than one relationship, but I feel like this relationship had to happen in order for this lesson to really be driven home, for you to really get the message. And I feel like, you know, you've worried about this situation and this other person entirely too long, and you're just over it. That's why I feel like, you know, it's not going to be like this big, dramatic, like, breakup or, you know, walking away. It's just going to be this, you know, amazing realization that, and, you know, even if there is money loss, because again, I still kind of feel like this could be tied into with this person, like if it's a divorce or if you guys have a business together or something like that. Got the King of Pentacles. So yeah, this is this could have to do with father issues, fire signs. This could stem back to a father figure, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a father. It could be a grandfather, an uncle. It could even be an older brother, an older cousin. I mean, it could just somebody from, you know, like from your childhood or from when you were growing up that you looked to for some type of stability and interaction and just kind of being there. And this even could be caused by a death. That, you know, but even when somebody dies, we still, especially if you were a child when it happened, we still feel that loss as and even in anger about that person left us, they abandoned us. So this could be dealing with, you know, the death of someone even, that you feel like abandoned you. And so you've been trying to draw in, even still, you know, a filler for this other energy, you know, this father figure or whatever. So I feel like these are things that are going to be coming up this weekend, fire signs. You could really be dealing with a lot of these childhood issues. Got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is cycles, and with the it's in the reverse. Of course, so is all of these other major arcana here. But where I feel like you've been stagnant in this other situation, right now this wheel isn't moving. You kind of are stuck on the wheel with this Chariot in reverse here. But then we've got the Chariot in the upright here. So I feel like this is your moment of like truth. You will either realize all of this, like the lessons and how toxic this relationship is, or how we don't have the devil energy that I see, but I do feel like it's, and maybe it hasn't gone to the like toxic quote unquote level as so much as just unhealthy, because something can be unhealthy and not be toxic. So this just made me very unhealthy, but I feel like this weekend and the energy of this weekend is really gonna be your time, fire signs, to really assess these situations. Really take a step back, and do you want to keep being on this wheel that keeps bringing in these toxic relationships that never fulfill you, that never make you feel good about yourself, that you put in more effort than you get back, where there's not emotion, there just doesn't feel like there's love? Or do you want to go to something loving and, have self love and know what you want and need and have your needs met? So this is your chance. It's stay or go, and what do you want your future to look like? What timeline are you choosing? The Nine of Wands. Yeah, you got one more fight left in you. Even if you don't feel like you have the strength, you've got it with the Nine of Wands. And then you've got the Sun. So I feel like you're just really afraid to be unhappy, but at the same time, you've really just been unhappy. And I feel like that's also saying maybe you don't know what makes you happy, because you've always been trying to fill, F-I-L-L, fill this void left by this other person, instead of realizing that you needed to fill it for yourself. You've been trying to fill it with other people. And so you may not know how to make yourself happy. This is definitely going to be a time to maybe take some time to yourself, go introspective, go into the Four of Swords energy, and just really figure it out. Yeah, self-love. We got the Knight of Cups, and in this situation I really feel like you're going to have to really learn what self-love means to you and quit accepting this other lower energy behavior before you're going to get this really good healthy situation. How many cards do I got? 3, 6, 9, 10. 2 more. The Magician. Yeah, you will not be able to manifest what you truly want until you, Two of Wands, bottom of the deck energy, till you make that choice, till you choose you over any hurt from the past, any trauma from the past, and over anybody from the present and future that is not of your highest good, and really embodies love for you. Excuse me. Get a drink. It's not clearing up. Alright, let's get a couple of chakra cards. This is definitely going to be your choice, fire signs. As far as, will you learn the lesson, or will you hang on that wheel? And the crazy thing about the wheel of Fortune, is you can hang on to that wheel. Even if you're not ready to end cycles, you can hang on to that wheel, but eventually that wheel is going to shake you off. And usually that's by a tower. You do have a tower in your reading, but I don't feel like, because of the way it come out over here facing me on the dice instead of facing up, and that's why it's not over here in the middle. So I feel like that's a tower moment specific to just that situation or just that person, not like a whole life shakeup. So it could be a total breakup in that relationship, but I don't feel like it's a big, it's funny how it doesn't feel like it's affecting your whole life, but if you're in a relationship with somebody, it should affect your whole life if you break up. I don't know, but that's just the energy I'm getting. This feels very secluded. And the tower moment seems restricted to that area. Which is funny because now I'm over here looking at the Justice card, or the Justice dice facing me, and I don't feel like it is, excuse me, necessarily just fixed to that area, but it could be. I don't know. I digress. All right, let's get a few chakra cards. Whoa, 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 whoa. Discovery in reverse. Dissipating in reverse. I feel like you could be, and this could be before that tower moment, but I feel like you may be a little out of touch with reality as far as seeing this relationship for what it is. And it could be that more that you are trying to, or you're not. Ugh, hold on, let me pick up this card. Oh, actually, we got two on the floor. Now we got insecurity in reverse and forgiveness in reverse. Did I drop any more? Okay, I think I got them all. And instincts in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this forgiveness in reverse is not forgiving this person from your past. And I really am getting a strong feeling of somebody passed away. Like somebody, and you're trying to fill that void with this other person that's cold and distant, and you've not been able to forgive this person for leaving you, whoever this is. And this could be, I mean, it could be, I was getting like father or grandfather or something like that. This could even be, depending on your age, this could be a husband or somebody that passed away and left you, you know, and so that could be the feeling abandoned and left alone. I feel like there's been a lot of insecurity, and you've not really been wanting to look at the situation for what it really is. There is a sense of kind of like if this was a husband, you've kind of just superimposed this other person into this role, regardless of what they look like. You know, they may not be anything like this person, like for to in the everyday life, but maybe when you first met them, they reminded you of this person, and now it's just like they are this person to you. And so this is weird. This is really taking a really weird turn here, because I was feeling a lot like this was more like a family, but if it was a husband, and it could be a wife, but I'm really feeling fire signs that I mean, this can be flip-flopped. Like if you are a male, this could be a wife that passed away, or it could have been a mother figure, maternal figure. But, and even if you're a male and this was a father figure or a grandfather figure, it still could be male. And I guess if it was a husband, I mean, take it how it resonates, okay? A saying that I thought of last night, this could be for one, this could be for a ton, or this could be for none. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And but yeah, this took a really weird turn, because I'm really picking up a female energy now, and this could be different than most of the rest of the reading, or well, I feel like it goes along with it, But this part don't feel like it's for everybody. I feel like this is a female energy that lost a husband, and they are trying to, and I feel like they have kids. They may have been left alone with kids. And so they are trying to fit this other person, or they have fit this other person, at least in their own mind, into this position. Regardless if this person doesn't resemble the qualities of this position. If that makes sense. You're not using your instincts, fire signs, or for this person. Like I said, once I did the chakra cards, I felt like this got way more personalized to someone, or a small group of someone's. So anyways, that all being said, that's what I've got, fire signs. This is kind of the energy I feel like what you'll be dealing with over the next few days. I may still go ahead and do other readings to see what, how it progresses. But this is what I'm kind of picking up for the weekend energies that are coming in from now through the weekend. This could be some of the issues that you're dealing with, some of the things that you're working on, and some of the things that could come up. So if you enjoy my videos, please hit that like button. Share if you enjoy it. Please share it with somebody else that might enjoy it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys are interested in any of the services I offer, the readings, the coaching, the healing, all that information is in the description box below. I do have a special. There's a May special. It's under new reading. That is a special. I need to put on there that it's a special, because that's special May pricing, because it's a new reading. It's a reading that looks like this. And so I do need to add that that's a special. It will be over at the end of May, at least that pricing. So it's a reading like this, $15 recorded, and $25 if you want to do it live. And if you guys get some kind of guidance or helpful information or anything like that from these videos that I put out here on my channel on YouTube, and would like to do an energy exchange donation, those are always greatly appreciated and accepted. And I love you guys so very much. This is Angel of the Dawn, saying peace, love, and light out. Until next time.